Hello everybody, this is Sharon and I have a little user name and passwords journal, and I had made this one earlier and had several requests to do a tutorial on it. So this is it after I got through with the tutorial. So if you're interested in creating this or one similar to it, just continue to watch this. At the end there will be a tutorial on how I made it. So I just added this paper collection. It's from Kitty's Scrap Post, and I'll leave a link in the description bar below for that in case you guys are interested in purchasing that. It's a digital paper and you just print it out and you know, just make your book with it. And so that's where all the papers came from. And then I layered a little doily here. I have some flowers here and a username and password little sign right there. I made that on my computer under Microsoft Word. And then this little bow, it came from the paper collection, as well as Have a Nice Day and the cupcake there. This is a Magnolia Tilda. I colored her with my Copic markers. And then I have some flowers here from Hobby Lobby and a Facebook group called Secret Garden. So these are some cinch wires O-rings that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And the front and back covers are chipboard. And you just open it up like this. And I have a free PDF file in case you guys would like to print this off. It's already made with the website and everything on here. You would just have to print it out and then paste the front and back covers together. And that's included in the tutorial, so you can see how I did that. And so it just goes like that. And then you have your divider here that says health with a little punch at the top. These are some more passwords here. Another divider that says bills, and then you have a couple more here. And then you have your back page. And then that's the way the back of it looks. Well, if I can get it turned over like that. And then there's the front again. So if you're interested in making this, just stay tuned for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello everybody, this is Sharon and I have a tutorial I wanted to share with you guys. I had shared a username and password journal earlier, maybe 2 or 3 videos before this one, and I had a lot of people that wanted me to do a tutorial on it, so this is going to be it. These are the measurements and everything. We'll go over them with you right quick because I've already cut out everything so I could, you know, wouldn't take that time to do that for the video. So this is a username and password journal. You're going to need 2 chipboard pieces. They will be 5 3/4 by 4.5 inches. So it'll be 5 3/4 vertical, 4.5 horizontal. You'll need 4 papers for the front and back covers, and I did go ahead and print out the paper collection from Kitty's Scrap Post, and I'll leave the link in the description bar in case you guys would like to purchase that. It looks like these papers here. Really cute paper collection. So it looks like those, and if you're interested in that paper collection will be in the description bar below. If you don't want that, you can print your own paper, or you can use paper, you know, from paper stacks like you buy at Michael's or wherever. So like I said, you'll need 4 papers for the front and back covers. They'll be 6 inches vertically up and down and 4 3/4 inches wide. You'll need 2 divider pages, 5.5 vertically by 4 1/4 horizontally. You will need 12 sheets of paper, and that'll be your paper for your password. It'll, you know, they'll look like this. You'll have your passwords, your website, username, and then you'll turn it over and have the same thing. So you'll want 12 sheets for those. And I do have a PDF file that I created that will have this paper in it. It'll be a layout just like this. It'll be exactly like this. And it'll look like this right here when you print it out. And all you'll do is you'll just cut it straight down the middle. You can tell where to cut it on here. Not sure if you can really tell too much by this, but when you print it out, you can tell that there's a little line that goes down the middle, and then you would just cut it out, you know, right here with your paper trimmer. and you would fold it in half after you get it cut. And that would be one sheet. So you need 12 of those if you're going to download the PDF file, and it is free. I'll leave the description, the link to that in the description bar below if you want this right here. If not, you can use your own paper, but you probably will have to go to Word or some kind of app to add your website username and password information like this right here, so you'll have somewhere to write it. So if you don't want to use the PDF file, you'll have to do that probably. You'll also need one extra sheet of paper for your punches. Let me get this old one and I'll show you. You'll need, something like this if you want to include these punches. You'll have to have that, and an extra sheet, and it will just be 6 vertically by 4 3/4 horizontally. And this is the punch that I used. I think I purchased this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a while, but that's it right there. So after you get all of that cut out, and that is it right there. If you want to stop the video so you can kind of look at that and go by it, and then go ahead and play the video so we can get started. So that's all of that. So my 2 chipboard pieces are these right here. This is going to be my front page, and this will be my back page, like that. And then I have my 12 paper is, like these, like I just showed you guys for the free PDF file if you want to do that. These right here are the divider pages, and the way I did that is I put all of these password lists right here from the bottom. Like, it'll go like this will be your top copy, and then this page right here, all of these will be next, and then you'll have a divider sheet. It'll be 2 from the back. You'll have a divider sheet, and then you do 2 more of these, and then you have another divider sheet. And then this will go, let's see, this will go here, like that. I'm sorry. Okay, let me do that again. So you have your front chipboard piece, your front cover, and then you're going to put paper on the next page. Then you're going to have all of these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. 7 of these. And then you're going to turn those over. Then you're going to have a divider page. And then you're going to turn that over. And I wrote that on the back, so I've got to take that off. Then you have 2 of these. And you turn those over. You have another divider sheet. You turn that one over, then you have 2 more of these. And you turn that one over, and then your back sheet. You turn that one over. So that's how it will be bound with your cinch. If that's what you're going to use, you're going to, put it over here on this side. But before I do that, I am going to go ahead and get my divider sheets out. And I printed off, I punched these out with this punch right here. And I went ahead and printed out, that says bills. Not sure if you can really see that. And then the other one says health. And it's just like this one. It's the same paper collection, but it's different papers in that collection. So if you guys want to look at this video first to make sure you want to make this, you can do that. So I'm just going to put these at the very top over here. And then this is going to be like the back sheet, so it won't be blank. And you'll just put this, to the back of it and glue those. And then for your other divider sheet, which is going to be this one, you're going to do the same thing. You will do your bills on this end. If you're going to do your health on this end, you'll do your bills on that end, and you'll glue this extra piece here. So you'll need to punch out 4 punches to do this, because you'll have one on the front and one on the back. One on the front and one on the back. So you'll need 4 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and glued those on there. That's the way it looks. I just put one at the top and one at the bottom, and then I put one on the back on each side. And so then you have your back page, you have your 2 password lists, and then I'm going to put the one that says bills next. And then you're going to have your other 2 password lists, and then you're going to have the one that says help. And when you have them lined up, you can see that they'll be kind of like that right there. And then you're going to put the rest of these, you're going to turn them over. You want the password to be on the front on every one of these if you print these out, because your cinch is going to be on this side, and then when you turn over it's going to be on this side, so I allowed, you know, more room right there for that. So let me go through here and make sure that password list, this right here, is at the top on all of them, and they are turned the right way. So you have to do that and make sure you don't put them in there upside down when you use your cinch. So it looks like they are all okay. So that's the way that it's going to go. It'll look like that right there when it's through. And you can decorate this, and I do have some things over here. I printed out this right here. This came from the download. When you download, you'll get that. And there's some more sheets too. And I also have these little things right here. My Magnolia Tilda girl, and then some more things that I'm going to put on the front of it. And I've got to cut this out because I do want to include these in there, so I'll show you guys how to do that right quick if you want to watch. So like I said earlier, you're just going to cut it right down the middle right there. So this machine right here has a little tiny bar, so you can line it up perfectly and tell, you know, where you need to do it, where you need to cut it at. So I'm going to cut that, and then you're going to have these 2, and then you're just going to cut these out. You just want to make sure that you don't have any white showing. That one. And then you want to do the same thing to these. This is going to be on the back of that one. You'll just glue it to the back of the other one. So this is going to be your top page. This will be your back page. You just want to make sure they're the same way, and then you're just going to turn those over and you are going to glue them. Make sure they're the same size. If for some reason they're not the same size, you can just take your scissors and just cut it off. I'm not sure if you can really even tell. Well, after I get them stacked up, they're pretty much the same size. And I do want to make sure that they match these. And like I said, you can just trim them. See, they look like they do match. These are some that I've already glued together, and that's the ones that I just did. So you're just going to make sure they're the same way. You don't want to put one upside down. I'm just going to put some glue on the back. I always use this Fabri-Tac glue. You can purchase this even at Walmart, I think, but you can get it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any of the stores. So you're just going to put some glue on here. And you're going to put them together. Make sure they match, you know, the same, go in the same direction. And then I just try to match the papers up. And after I have them down, then you can, you know, push them together. It'll look like that, and then when you turn it over, it should match. And it looks like they match pretty good on all 4 sides. But if some reason, if it's hanging over just a little bit, I just take my scissors and just go up through there and just trim it right off of there. but that's the way they'll be, like that. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate the front of this. I have kind of looked at it to see if I could figure out a way I really liked it. So I'm going to try to use this doily. And you got to keep in mind on this side over here is where you're going to be punching with your cinch. So you might want to, just keep that in mind. And then I'm going to put that there. She's going to kind of be here. You can put this "Have a Nice Day" at the bottom. Put that cupcake up under there. And then I'm just going to put a bow right here. And then I'm just going to kind of put some flowers around the bottom of her, just to kind of ground her so she won't look like she's, standing in the middle of the air there. So it's going to kind of be like this right here. And so I'm going to go ahead and glue that together. And I'm going to do that off camera because it might take me a few minutes to kind of get it straight like I want it. And then I'll be right back to share with you guys how that looks. Okay, so here's how it ended up. I just layered a little doily in the back. And then this I made on my computer in Microsoft Word. And then these little things like this, they came from the paper collection. And then of course this is a Magnolia Tilda that I already had and just stamped her out. Colored her with my Copic markers. And then these little flowers, these little pink ones, came from Hobby Lobby. And then these little kind of aqua looking ones, those came from Archana on Facebook. Secret Garden is where I purchased those from her. So that's how it turned out. And this is my front cover, like I said. This is the inside of it. And then I'll just kind of go back over with you because we get ready to do the cinch. Then you're going to put all of these that say password list. If you printed these out from the PDF file, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 of them. I thought there was one more. So there's 8 of these that go behind your cover like that. And then you'll have one of your dividers. And this one has health on it. It'll go next. Then you'll have 2 more that says password list. They'll go behind that divider. Then you'll have another divider. This one says bills. It'll go next. And then you'll have 2 more of these. And then your back cover will go on there next. So I'm going to go ahead and find some more of these. I guess they're called O-wires. I'm not sure, that for the cinch. And get these punched out. I'll go over that with you, but I got to go ahead and find that and get my cinch up here. And I'll be right back and we'll go ahead and punch these out. Okay, so I have my little book laid out like I just showed you guys. This is the O-wires that I'm going to use. They're called the cinch binding wires. This is the 0.75 and this is in pink. These do come in different sizes, so you would go by as thick as your book is going to be as what size you would want for these, but that's what I'm going to use here. And I purchased these at Hobby Lobby. This is the cinch that I'm going to be using. Let me see. And so we're going to be using this one to punch our holes, and you're just going to let this little piece right here go. And then this arm will come up. I hope you guys can see what I'm going to do. I did make 2 templates. Let me move this just for a minute. This template right here is for the front and back covers. I went ahead and just did it on a scratch piece of paper to make sure that it was going to turn out right. And all I did is just take this and measure it from side to side and get another piece of paper. I found the center of across here and marked it. And then I'm just going to lay this on top of here and push that through. Or I might just turn it around like this where it'll be flat. And then that way I'll know where to punch my holes. And then I also have this one, and this is just a template that's the same as this. And then I found my center on here. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I should have waited before I embellished it, because I might be going to smash them. Because I think I did wait on the other one. So I'm just going to get my template and I'm going to find the center on here. I'm going to turn this over though, like that. This is the back of the page. And this is the side that I'm going to want my cinch on. So I'm just going to turn it over like this right here. Lay that on top of my paper. And then there's a line on here that says center. I'm not sure if I can show you guys. But it says center right here. That says center. So I'm going to just take this line and line it up in that center. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to do that, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it too good, but I'll just have to do it the best I can. So I'm going to line this up and put this in here where it says center. Make sure both of these are lined up straight. And then I'm going to punch. I pull peg 12 and 1. So hopefully this is going to turn out right. And then I'm just going to push that down. But anyway, this is how it turned out, and this looks good. It looks like it's the same on this side as it is over here, and you know, all the punches look right. So that was the front page, and I'm going to do my last page the same way. I'm just going to take my template and I'm going to lay it up side to side, lay it on here side to side, and just put it all the way to the end. Make sure I have it side to side, and I'm going to match up this with the one that says center on the cinch, and I'm going to push that in there all the way to the back. And that looks about right there. And then I'm going to push this down, and that looks pretty good. So there's the back side. So it looks like it turned out good. So that's both of these right here. And now I have got to do the inner pages here. You can only do a few of these at the time. So I made another template that's the same as these are. So I'm just going to do 2 at the time. And I'm going to do them the same way. I'm just going to get these 2 together. You want to make sure you're going to punch on this side of your sheets. And you're going to lay this up here so you can, you know, just get it lined up like that. And then you're going to match up this center line with this center line that I showed you on here. So I'm going to go ahead and punch all 3 of these. It's going to be the exact same thing, and I can only do a couple at a time because these are really thick after you put them back to back. They're 110-pound cardstock, and then I glue them, and that glue makes them even thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cut everything. All of them looks good. You know, all the punches look good, and they match up really good. I'm just going to go back through here and make sure everything looks right, because once you do this, you know, you don't have a chance to go back. I did count my holes right here, and there's 10 holes. So I went and made sure that I had enough of this, and I counted like 10 of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I cut it. So this is 10 that will match this, and this binder doll has a little thing right here on the side, so you can just hook these up here and put them in there easier. But first of all, like I said, I'm going to make sure, I'm just going to go through and make sure that all my pages look right. And this is very important because if you put one in upside down, you know, the book will be ruined or whatever. So you're just going to kind of go through, make sure everything looks right. And it does. And so you're going to put all of these on there except for this page. You're going to leave this one on at last. So I'm just going to put a few of these at a time on here. I'm just going to match them up in those holes there. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. And then your cover goes there. And then this one will be on the back. So you want to bring it up like this, and it's going to be on the cover. And all that's going to do is just hide these things right here. It'll hide them. And then you'll just flip this back over after you get it bound up here. So you're going to put this side over here, and this part right here will go down. When you mash that, it goes down. So you're going to just lay these little round hooks up in there the best you can, as straight as you can get them. And I don't always do this perfect, but just kind of have to eyeball it, and hopefully it'll be okay. And then you will just mash it down when you think you get it in the right place. You're just going to mash this down. And let's see what we got here. I need to do it a little bit more. So I'm going to just... Okay, sorry about that. There was someone at the door. But anyway, I went ahead and, you know, got these O-wires done. It closes and opens really, really well. All my pages, you know, look good on the inside. So it's just ready. You know, you could put some stickles or something like that on here and decorate it. You know, you could put some ribbon on here. Just ever how you wanted to decorate it. And but that's it. That's how you do it. And I hope that you're able to follow along. If you have any more questions, just let me know. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.